pressure here. This is kind of the group we like to run and jump a little with.
Yep.
Good up and under move, can't finish. And a good job by Stewart, but 5-finger discount by GP, but they can't cash in. And here comes Miss Hallie Bailey. Buckets. J.C. Cox coming in and doing what she does best and knocking down that three-pointer, Lee.
That's what we need. Oh, that's a walk. Drug her foot.
Long shot out there, can't get it to go. Battle for, and Stewart brings it down. As Gwen Carroll will make her re-entry into the game. She'll give Maddie Stewart a rest. With a minute 31 left in the first. If you're just now joining us, I think we're having some issues. Maybe not.
No, he's got us cleaned up now.
But it's gone fast.
Yeah.
This has been an up and down ball game so far, and they'll get Cox for the double dribble.
This quarter has went fast. I mean, there's only been 3 fouls called, and it's been kind of rough. They've let us play. I feel like what they've let us play through has been good.
Yeah, only 3 fouls called in the game, and a good pull-up money by Glasper, showing why she has been nominated as the Miss Basketball as a junior. Battle for, and Coach Bauman wants that timeout, Lee, and he will be granted that wish with under a minute left in the first. So far, been pretty pleased with the urgency that we've come out with. I mean, as a team, we've defended the ball pretty well, and we've got a lot of second, third shot opportunities on offense.
That's huge for us. Defense and rebounding. If we keep that up, Kip, it is going to be tough on Gatlinburg-Pittman as the game continues. Because when you're out rebounding your opponent 3-1,
yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah. Well, it will be Alcoa basketball, and still in the 2-2-1, a little bit of a zone press there, but almost get a pretty good opportunity to score off that, but battle for, and they'll say it will be Gatlinburg-Pittman basketball.
They said that Rowe just threw that ball out of bounds right there. Can you believe that? I did not see it that way.
And a good job of pressure by J.C. Cox, and an even better find, but they can't cash in. Battle for Cox, and it'll be possession to Alcoa. Good job of J.C. Cox getting down on the floor, doing what Alcoa Lady T's do best, and that's getting gritty.
Gwen was able to jump out of bounds, catch that ball, and find J.C., throw it to her, and then Malia tied her up.
All right, let's just be patient here. I think we could create some scoring opportunities off of this pressure. Just like that. Bailey with the floater. A little strong off the glass. That's usually her shot too, Lee.
Yep.
A little one-legged floater in the paint.
You better cut her off if you're a defender, because if you don't, she's going to go to the basket like that all night long, and she does not miss very many of those floaters.
No. She is high percentage in the paint.
I'd say, what, 65%? She floats that ball up and probably hits 65% of them.
She creates a lot getting in there and getting on those gaps. As the freshman, Roe Garner, makes the second to take a 1-point lead with under 20 seconds left. Glasper will set things up.
Somebody needs to be counting, because JC's had her hand on her hip for about 5 seconds.
Good job by Cox to defend, and even better job by Bailey to get her hand on it to close the first period. Alcoa will take a 13-12 lead after the first, Lee.
First couple of minutes we come out was up, what, 7-0, and they went on kind of a little run. Malia's probably got, what, 7 or 9 points?
Well,
no,
let's get over here. Let's see what we got as far as the cold strain power stats of the game.
Thank you, Leah Kip. Number 20, Cox, she has 3 points. Number 24, Doherty, she has 3 points and assists. Number 3, Bailey, she has 2 points and a rebound. Number 23, Carroll, she has 2 points and 3 rebounds. Number 34, Stewart, she has 2 points and 5 rebounds. The Tornadoes are shooting 36% from the field, 67% from 3, and 50% from the free throw line as a team.
All right, so percentage-wise, I mean, we're not shooting the basketball outstanding, 36%, but it's like you say, a lot of times we start off cold, we tend to start heating up throughout the game.
What I heard right there from Colton was how many rebounds our girls had, and how many of those, half of those were offensive? Yeah. Colton said about half of them, so that's just more opportunity. Eventually that 36% gets up closer to 50.
And getting those second shot opportunities is going to probably pay dividends going down the stretch. Glasper has Cox on her, but she's going to create and get to the rim. Good job by Malia Glasper.
They are trying to make it a point for her to get that basketball.
Well, I'd say that Coach Collins there's going to be a foul there. I don't have her number. We didn't get a lineup really for GP. I don't know if this one's accurate, the one we got off Coach T, but.
What number was she?
22.
22.
That'll be the first of the quarter. And Cox from way downtown. Bucket. Big shot by J.C. Cox, and over the line, that'll give Alcoa the ball. Big
I don't know what they were doing right there.
Lee.
I have no idea what they were doing.
Well, I know what J.C. Cox was doing.
Dropping
and
off.
that was bringing some rain.
Dropping them dimes. And look at that. Maddie catches the ball, fakes that out, and the girl steps away, and Maddie just takes one dribble to the basket.
And she's a tough cover, especially down there in the paint with her length. And a good stop right there for the Lady T's.
That's good stuff.
Well, coming out of this second quarter, or coming into this second quarter, we've come out a little more energetic. I don't know what Coach Ballman had said to him there in the break, but
I ain't got to say a whole lot, just be a little more patient. Let's drop it off.
Cox for another 3. You better believe it. Number 20 is on fire.
Listen, man.
That's her third three-point shot of the game.
Humongous. It's
and
humongous.
I tell you what, she has that microwave mentality. When she starts hitting some early, you better watch out. She can drop
we need to find
those
her again.
Points in volume.
Need to find her again. We got to get that rebound.
That rim will start looking real big for J.C. Cox. Kick out. I think that's Addie Ware. I could be wrong. I apologize if that's not her. And Cox will go to the rim, can't finish.
Look at here cleaning it up.
Maddie Stewart will follow and get to the line.
Golly bum, Maddie's probably already got 7 or 8 rebounds.
She's come to play tonight.
She has come to play.
Both offensively and defensively. She's had a couple of good stops down there.
Did you notice down here at the end how our girls were bodying people out of the lane? I mean, they were absolutely blocking out. Maddie was blocking her girl out so hard she pushed her plumb into the out of bounds.
Yeah, we do have a physical brand of basketball that the Lady T's play. And so does GP, so this makes for a good game, and Stewart will make the second with 6 minutes left before half. Glasper, somebody better get on her. And she gonna create off the bounce. And we got a box out there. Just let them get inside of us.
We were watching the ball and a little out of order on who we were guarding.
Cox, Stewart, Bailey, Pitts, and Carroll for your Lady T's. Good kick out. Cox, oh, I thought she would made another one, Lee Carroll,
Yeah,
but here
I thought
comes
so
Glasper.
too. She had it lined up.
Great job
right
by
there.
J.C. Cox to get active hands on the ball. But a follow down there, I couldn't tell, number 21. I think that's Chloe Mahias gets the putback. And they'll get Pitts for dragging her foot. As Bella Daughtery will give a much needed rest to J.C. Cox. Great job. You may remember her brother.
JC hit 3 threes. I think she was 3 of 4.
She was 3 or 4.
Beautiful.
Keep feeding it to her.
Gosh, that's that is such a problem if she hits those shots.
Mahias can't get it to go, and here comes Bailey, 2-on-2. She'll take it to the rack and finish. Great job finishing with the right on the left
Go to the
side.
basket.
Used her body, and that's going to be another turnover.
All that is defense, man. Woo!
Great job. Briley Flatt will check in and give the senior Kara Pitts a rest.
I love right now how everybody is contributing.
I like that we're being patient in this full court pressure.
To be honest, I don't even know why they're doing it. I guess they're just doing it to slow us down.
Well, if we can't
It
get
ain't
anything
working.
out of it, I mean, it's good that we're going to pull up and get shots like that. And we'll take those shots all day. Briley Flatt she's got a nice clean stroke. You can tell she's worked on her game.
Now we are going to come into a little press here. Oh no, we got to get behind us.
Little miscommunication will provide an easy basket, and that's just
Daggone it.
a tough one to give up there.
Yeah, you can't just let them run out in front of us by herself.
They're going to pressure Bailey, but she's going to go to the rim and make it look easy. Good
Nobody's
job.
stopping her.
Well, she's a good athlete. She gets to the rim. I mean, off the bounce, she's as quick on that first step as anybody in this league.
I mean, if you're not going to stop her.
Kick out.
Yeah, that's who we definitely will give up those shots wide open.
Bird can't get it to go, and Bailey can't finish on that one, but I like the way she's being aggressive.
Absolutely.
They're going to go down low.
Now just rebound.
I couldn't
Atta
tell
girl.
if that's Ogle or who it was, but Maddie Stewart would say, give me the basketball. Maddie Stewart's coming to play.
Maddie Stewart is contributing in all facets of the game right now. She's rebounding, she's defending, and she scored some buckets. She is on fire.
Well, and she can use her length. She's got soft hands on those rebounds and be able to block shots in big numbers with her length. And she'll pull it up on you too. I'm okay with that shot. I mean, she had a clean look. Pull it. Glasper will try to answer at the other end there, and it's battled for. Bodies on the ground, and finally there's a timeout, and a good timeout. They'll give it to him.
Bella loses control on the floor. Maddie dives to the floor. She gets control, rolls it to Hallie. Hallie almost gets a hold of it, but Bella grabs it. Right when Bella grabs it, Coach calls a timeout. That is just
I love it.
hustle.
Well, speaking of hustle, let's think back and pay homage like we've been doing. Back to the 2016. This was a 4-time All-District selection. She's 4-time All-County. She was the district most valuable player in 2016. She had 1,379 career points and led Alcoa to a district championship and 3 regular season district titles from 2013, 14, and 16. Who am I talking about? She was a 5'7" guard.
5'7" guard.
Went on to play at, I'm not going to tell you, then you'll know. But think about it for a little bit.
I got you.
Kara Pitts with a moon shot. Nothing but nets. Hey, you better watch Kara Pitts.
Listen, I'm
She'll drop
telling
one
you.
in on you.
Who do you guard right now? Who do you guard?
That's
Everybody,
the question
like,
I'm asking
our
myself.
girls are all hustling, all putting down shots. Who do you guard?
That's the question I keep asking myself, and probably the opponents, Gatlinburg Highlanders, are asking themselves. 10-point lead with just about 2 minutes before halftime. Watch Glasper, but Bailey is just as quick as they come, and that'll pose a problem. This is a good matchup here. Bailey on Glasper, speed on speed.
Well, you see Gwen's kind of lingering back there that way. If
help.
That's right, a
No
little bit
help.
of help.
Strong
Lucky
take,
there.
can't finish, and here comes the Lady Tees. And a nice find down there. Contact, no whistle, battle for her. Here comes the Highlanders. And a good find and finish by the Highlanders. Glasper for GP. And they'll reset with under a minute left before halftime.
Now just linger off right here, Gwen.
Double, and good job by Flat.
Oh.
But active hands, and caught a tough break there. I thought we had a break,
We
fast
sure
break
did, yeah.
going, and a good job by Glasper to recollect the basketball. Kara Pitts, she's showing that softball arm that got her a scholarship
That was
to
the
Lee
open.
University.
That's the open spot, but it was just she led Gwen too far. If Gwen's able to catch it, she probably goes right to the basket for a layup. That was, I mean, she's open.
And Pitts, now you know she got a good arm.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be Pitts, Carroll, Bailey, Flat, and Stewart for under 20 seconds here. Going into the half, we need to stop with a 6-point lead. Pull up and count it for the Lady Highlanders. That was Trenum. We're slowly learning the names on the numbers here. And the pull up, we needed that shot right there. Gwen Carroll's gonna finish the half like Gwen Carroll knows how to do. So at the end of 2, your Lady Tornadoes, and you don't look happy, Lee. Is that
We were up by 10 with about a minute and 30 seconds, minute and 40 seconds. And we give up a couple of little trash layups and then a wide open 3 in a minute. That's not how we got ahead, you know. So that minute, we need to wash that minute out of our minds, come out in the second half and play a little bit better.
I agree. Well, Coltrane Towel, what kind of stats we got?
Thank you, Kip. Number 20, Cox, she has 9 points, a block. Number 3, Bailey, she has 6 points, 2 assists, 1 block, and 3 rebounds. Number 34, Stewart, she has 6 points, 2 assists, 1 block, 6 rebounds. Number 23, Carroll, she has 4 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Number 11, Pitts, she has 3 points, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 2 rebounds. Number 24, Doherty, she has 3 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Number 2, Gardner, she has 1 point and a rebound. Team stats for the Tornadoes. They're shooting 44% from the
A
field.
little better, a little better.
Much better.
62% from three, 75% from the free throw line.
Okay.
They have 19 total rebounds, 7 offensive, 12 defensive. They have 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 8 assists.
We keep lingering around.
Coulter, check it out, my man.
Baby. We keep
Coach
lingering.
Collins has hooked you up.
He's come through for
It's
him.
like Christmas for Coltrane.
Here you go. I'm gonna let Coach have mine tonight.
No, I'm gonna give Coltrane
Okay.
mine, but I wanna ask him a question before I let the
Gotcha.
Coltrane on here. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Glasper's out with the foot indefinitely. He won't be playing tonight. How is that gonna be different for us as far as Gatlinburg-Pittman tonight, Coach Collins?
As far as I know, he'll more than likely be out, but no confirmation or anything like that. I still don't know exactly kind of what it is. But I got a lot of respect for Ty. I hope he's back.
Absolutely.
Great kid.
Great kid, handles himself the right way, plays the right way, and good player. So I hope to see him back on the court this year. You know, it changes a game plan to an extent for sure, because the game plan centers around get the ball out of Ty's hands and make others make plays, enough of them to beat you. When he kind of was in and out last time we played, I think it maybe happened early second quarter or something like that. I thought we overdid it some. So there were a lot of spots where we gambled and I don't know, just kind of was over-aggressive. We were over-aggressive, and what that led is easy advantages to them. They can shoot the basketball. 12, Wade Whaley's really, really playing at a high level. He's great going downhill to his right hand. He's great on the glass. And so we talked about at halftime, hey, we got to find a way to take away his right hand and force him to do something else. And then we got to quit, gambling so much and be a little more disciplined in our approach, and found a way to separate in the second half. So I think it's just a lot of the same tonight. It's, just like any night, it's about being the best version of us.
Best version, that's a good way to put it. We're worried about ourselves doing what we do best.
Do what
right,
we
Coach?
do. That's right.
Yep.
Not worry about the opponent.
I like that.
Do our thing.
Yeah, it's very freeing knowing that no matter who's in uniform on the opposite side or who the opponent is, what we have is good enough. And I think we've proved that over the course of the year, and now it's just a matter of consistently playing at that level and up to that level and just being our best self. And that doesn't mean being perfect. Down at the bottom of our scout tonight, we talked a lot about, who cares if we're a 10? We don't need to be a 10 out of 10 coming down the stretch. What we need to do is our best version of our best self, and that's idling right at a 8 or 9, and just kind of consistently every night we're in uniform, each possession, be idling at that. And we talked about some different things to try to get us there. But I don't know, that's been a buzzword for us, just consistency.
What I've noticed watching the boys' games, Coach, is how aggressive our defense and the way that the kids are just, you've got them selling out on the defensive end right now, and I really like the way that looks. Give me some feedback on that.
I thought we were phenomenal Friday night against Greenville. Best kind of defensive performance we've put together in a while. And again, I think it just comes down to every possession, kids just doing their job. Yeah, effort's the standard. You got to play hard. But at the same time, in order for things to look good on the defensive end and for you to catch your eye, everybody's got to kind of move as one.
Yep.
And to do that, it's just doing your job. But we want to play aggressive, yet we want to play disciplined. And I think there's a great difference when we get in trouble defensively. We lack either the aggression or we play too aggressive, and that leads to just a lot of gambling and advantage. And sometimes on kids like Wade, number 12 tonight, it's hard to get him stopped. He gets downhill to his right hand, and it's hard to get him stopped, and then they can hit a few threes, and it sends you reeling. But I have liked what we've done defensively as late. Hopefully we can build on it. We've been pretty good on the glass. I think that's going to be the difference coming down the stretch.
Great point. Colton, hit him with one of these good questions you always dial up.
Hey, Coach Collins, hope you're doing well. So we have a great matchup to look forward to tonight. Number 1 in the district versus number 2. And I just wanted to ask, what's going to be your message to the team before tip-off?
They know this one's important. They know this one matters. A big message is just kind of something we started yesterday. Ted Ancelet, our character kind of coach, came in and delivered the mail. And what he talked about, again, is we kind of went around the room, individual to individual, and said, hey, where do you think the team is operating game to game right now? Consensus was 6 out of 10. Everybody knows we have another level. How can we find that another level? And then his teaching point was, hey, all you guys think we have to go from 6 to a 10. It's not possible. We're not going to achieve perfection. You don't have to be perfect to try to chase a state title and a district championship and a region championship. We just have to be the best version of ourselves. We've proven the best version of ourselves, and 8 or 9 can beat those great teams. And so I think, especially going to tonight, it's how can we change in terms of our preparation and consistently hit at an 8 or 9. Not just when we want to, not when we need to, all the time, regardless of opponent, regardless of environment, regardless of situation. And, he kind of gave us some tools to do so. But we talked a lot about just trying to be locked in. And, each player has their own pregame focus to try to get there. And, again, 4 things we're always going to concentrate on. And those 4 things are just going to be discipline, focus, aggression, and joy. At the end of the day, it's about having fun. So hopefully you'll see that out there. And let's just try to be an 8 or 9 tonight and see where it gets us.
That consistency. You got another one, Colton? Okay.
Good question.
Well, Coach, thank you for tonight. Good luck. As usual, we love sitting up here and watching them boys get after it, you coaching down there. Always love it.
I'm proud of them. Hopefully we can continue to get better and, find that best self, a lot more down the stretch.
As I've said in the past, I like just a fan looking and watching what they're putting on the floor right now. I like where we're at.
I agree. At the same time, I know there's more, and we'll find the right button to push to get it consistency. So
I love it.
Look forward to keep working at it.
Never satisfied. Kip chimes in and says, Coach is never satisfied.
That's the truth.
Well, thanks, Coach.
Thank you all. Appreciate what you do.
Look forward to calling it tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck.
Well, Kip, as usual, Colton dialing up them fancy questions for Coach, and Coach always has a great answer, too.
He knows. Now, listen, I'm a little worried. I ain't heard from Mama Collins yet tonight.
Yeah, Mama Collins needs to dial in and let you know let us know you're there.
So, I don't know. We might just be Tim. Are we ever get on YouTube? Or we still on? Oh, we on it all. Mama Collins, we got to know you're all right. It's tradition before. You can't be breaking tradition, superstition. We got to know you up in Johnson City watching your boys tonight. Well, let's talk real quick before we get started with the second half, Lee. Initially, I thought we did a good job of getting on the boards, populating the boards, especially on offense. Got a lot of putback opportunities. Didn't shoot the ball great in the first period. Heated up a little better in the second period. Maddie Stewart's really gotten involved, and Hallie Bailey has made a lot of great things happen as well, getting to the rim. Gwen is she's slowly coming along. She's patient.
Listen, Gwen, this is what I would say to her as a coach and a dad. You don't have to, if your girl, like if everybody's rocking and rolling, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Right with them.
It's about the W.
It's about the W. So in the second half, what do we need to do? Keep out rebounding and keep defending.
Well, we'll start things off here. Bailey will direct traffic. And a good set play to get Carroll a look. Can't get it to go, and here comes Glasper. And a nice find down there, but just can't finish it. Bella D, good job of getting back. Bailey creates.
Oh, it's a great pass.
Wasn't it?
And the girl, and Ware was holding down on Maddie's arm right there, and they saw it and called the foul.
Well, Kara Pitts, you know, she does little things like that. We always talk about that.
Blue
you know.
collar, blue collar.
Yep.
It seems like she's in the right spot at the right time a lot of times. It's crazy.
Inbound opportunity fails. And we got the great job by Pitts, but that putback will cut it to 3.
That's Kara Pitts' 3rd block of the night.
She's done a good job, had she, Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
Active hands. Stewart with the pull-up. That's pretty. I don't
Love
care
it.
if you're on either team. That's a pretty basketball
She
shot
literally
right there,
just,
man.
the ball touches her hand and she goes up to the basket and knocks it down.
Long shot out there. A little off the mark by Trenum. 34-29. Pitts will waste no time. Bella D in and out.
Look at Kara. Look at Kara.
Doing the little things, mixing it up in the paint.
And then Gwen puts it up
Stewart.
and Maddie with the rebound.
Maddie Stewart has come to play some basketball tonight as GP wants a timeout with 6:23 in the 3rd quarter. Lee, I'm excited about the opportunity of how we've come out and what we're going to do the rest of this game.
It to me, beating these top level teams like this is you want to be more physical, a little bit more physical. You don't want to be so physical that you get foul calls all the time, but you want to be right on that line where the referee's thinking about it. You know.
Well, let's be honest. They're letting them play tonight. They're letting them play, and that's good for us.
And with that physicality comes the defense. You know,
Yep.
on the defensive side. Also, let's take the physicality to the offensive side. When you go to the basket, you go with authority. You're not stopping me.
Which Bailey has done tonight.
That's
or
right.
Which Stewart has done tonight.
With that physicality, we're going to out-rebound you too. We're going to get that basketball. So right now, we're doing those things.
Now Bailey is going to be on Glasper, and Glasper will go right to work. And a good job defensively with some help there. And you can just tell Malia Glasper, she's quite the athlete. I mean, you know,
She's
sister
her girl,
Ty,
and
you
she's
know.
going to get lots of shots.
And Ty, boy, it's been enjoyable to watch him play these past few years, and Malia as well. And those are the, you know, good
that's a
back.
walk.
Just kind of lost where she was at, and we got away with one, Lee. Pitts with another steal. Another check in the box where you don't necessarily know that it's going to be in the paper, but you know it's going to help us get in the win column.
Correct.
Let's space a little bit better. We're getting a little crowded right here. Let's balance the floor. Good pull up. Turnaround by Stewart, can't go.
There's
And
Kara
Pitts
on the floor again.
tying it up, and that'll be GP basketball. Can you not say enough good things about Kara Pitts and the tenacity she has, man? That's just
Typically,
something
you know,
can't.
Kara just goes about her business. But when she's going about her business and stuff, like she's got her hand on the past couple of balls, she's rebounded, she's diving on the
Yes.
floor. That's just what she does, and it's great. Oh, they caught a illegal screen, I think, right there.
Well, with 5:37 left in the 3rd, it'll go back to Alcoa. Have a couple of substitutions for GP. I think they got about eight-person rotation.
Somewhere around in there.
And I mean, from top to bottom, I mean, we play most of our players, Lee. We're pretty deep. Good find by Bailey, and the finish by
Did
Carroll.
you see she was off balance, kind of in an awkward position, pivots her body around,
Well,
hands it off to Gwen.
Gwen did a good job of relocating without the
She
basketball.
cut
Yep.
right when Bailey got into trouble,
Yep.
and she found her.
When you move without the basketball, you'll get rewarded from Halle Bailey. She sees the floor well. We're communicating on the defensive end, Lee, and I'm really Oh, Maddie Stewart.
Yes.
I was
Great
fixing to
job.
say that was not a foul, and I thought he was going to call one.
Well, we got that one right there. That's a jump ball. Good job right there by Maddie. She just literally put her hand right on the basketball.
Well, they're in that 2-2-1, but they're covering Gwen trying to get to the middle there. So
look at Bella. Okay, I got to say this about our seniors. Kara's hustling.
come on,
Bella's hustling.
come on, preach.
That's when you
Come
have
on.
senior leadership like that, where those girls are your leaders and they're giving it all they got.
It's contagious.
It's contagious.
Kick out to Bailey. She's going to create on the bounce. Good ball fake by Stewart. I love her offensive moves before she puts the ball on the floor.
Right there.
Tried to get it in there.
She tried to get it to Gwen, but 3 girls wrapped around Gwen right there because she had the post up. And look at here.
Nice find by Stewart to reward Gwen Carroll getting down the court.
So all that happened right there is Maddie Stewart hustling, rebounding. Gwen sprints the floor, and Maddie finds her.
Maddie Stewart having quite the game tonight, Lee.
Quite the game. I bet she's got 10-plus rebounds now. She's working on double-double for sure.
Hallie Bailey doing a good job defending
Look at
off
here.
the ball.
Look at here.
Battle for it, and it'll be Alcoa basketball. Strong take by Pitts. And she finishes strong to make it 42-29 with 3:30 left in the third. Pretty good ball movement by GP on that one, but they can't get it to go.
Look at this. Look at this. It's just Bella Doherty hustling. It's Bella Doherty getting on the floor, Kip.
And that's complimentary basketball at its best.
It's beautiful.
I tell you what, we're playing together as a unit tonight, and I've kind of seen another level this third quarter than I haven't seen.
There have been moments this year where our girls' mentality about defense and rebounding have been extremely high. But it's wavy. It's been wavy. I like what Coach Collins was talking about at halftime, getting on that level of 8 all the time and playing with that intensity. You're not going to be perfect. No teams are perfect. You're going to turn the ball over, miss shot. But if you can stay on that plane around number 8, you're going to beat a lot of people.
Good point.
Look
Once again, Stewart adding to her collection. And that's a jump ball that'll remain Gatlinburg basketball.
She wrapped the ball up like a football, and the girl reached in to grab it. And Maddie's like, she's grabbing my arm, which she is, but they give them the jump ball. I'm like, good grief.
It's Flat, Stewart, Cox, Bailey, and we'll get the 5-second call. Good inbound defensive effort.
What does 5-second call? What does that mean?
That means that's just playing solid defense in the half court under the basket.
You just got the check mark.
I love it.
You answered that one properly.
Flat. Now, I tell you what, I'd like to see her get more engaged in the offense because she can shoot the basketball. Cox is on fire tonight. Let's, as you would say, heat check J.C. Cox again.
That's good help. And then
great job, Maddie Stewart. And Maddie Stewart's fired up.
Either way, they're going to call a foul on Ware right there. It was either going to be a dribble out of bounds or a charge. She must have pushed it off. I'm surprised he called that instead of just calling it out of bounds. But
it was a good job.
Either way.
And you had J.C. helping there on the double. But just a good defensive possession for Alcoa. I think, well, that's all right. Hey, listen, let's play basketball. Stewart and Flat are going to take a rest. In for Alcoa, it'll be the freshman, Ronique Garner, Cox, Daughtery, Carroll, and Bailey. Glasper's going to look to create up the top.
The past couple quarters, Kip, the last couple of minutes, they've went on little runs. I think it's we've got a little bit laxed on the defense. We got to keep that intensity this last 2 minutes.
But I do like the way we are guarding Glasper off the ball. We're making it tough on her, denying and making it tough for her to regain possession of it once she gives it up.
Yep.
I'm surprised that she hadn't tried to create a little more than she has, and probably see her.
I think she's tried. It's just
right.
Hallie's just stayed in front of her, and
Cox did a good job on her too. I mean, keeping those fresh legs on her.
I was going JC too. It's so hard.
Kick to Carroll. That's a soft touch.
Beautiful.
You double blinked on that one.
When Gwen gets that little mid-ranger, if you run at her, it's a layup. She's going to the basket for layup. If you don't,
she's gonna pull up and put
that's
that
her
soft
shot.
baby.
She works on that shot a lot. So because it's open, that corner mid-range jump shot is open a lot.
Yeah, and she definitely, that's one of the spots on the floor. Now we keep thinking about this 2016 5'7" guard we're paying homage to tonight. We can't forget about that. And
yeah.
We're going to get to that the next break. As
Look here.
Cox almost knocks it down. I thought she had it. Bailey will reset. Carroll in and out. And
Look
the
at Rowe.
freshman.
What are we calling? We're calling over the back. Oh.
Well, and I don't know if that's his call. From where he called it, it looked like that, but Rowe's got such long arms.
Well, I think when she came down, she was fine. It was like she fell into it.
Well, you're going to get that call like that 9 out of 10 times. You just got to get the inside position.
Yeah.
46-29.
Or tip the ball to yourself.
Yeah.
Good job right there.
A good stop by the Lady Tees with under a minute left in the third.
Got a minute, under a minute. We need a bucket. Eat the clock a little bit and get a bucket. So they go back into that press. I wonder why they're trying that. They've got, what, maybe one turnover tonight?
Yeah. Well, as soon as you say that, Lee, they get an easy bucket off of it. So I guess that's what they were wanting. Let's just be patient. We've been patient all night. And they're bringing, they're just getting active hands. Let's settle down, keep our composure.
Go up the floor. We got to go up the floor. There we go.
Carroll can't get it to go. Battle for under 10 seconds. Big stop would be needed right here, Lee Carroll. 2 seconds.
Good.
And with the end of the third, 46-33.
So in the end of the half, first half, we had an ugly minute and a half. We minimized that for the end of the third to about a 45-second, ugly 45-second. But when you look up at the clock, up at the scoreboard, look at the score. So here's what we got to do in the fourth quarter to win this basketball game. Not turn the ball over.
Correct.
And continue rebounding and playing good defense.
Yeah, hitting the boards is going to be big.
Points will happen if you don't turn the ball over.
All right, Coltrane, the power stats. Let's hear them.
Thank you, Kip. Number 23, Carroll, she has 12 points and 3 rebounds. Number 34, Stewart, she has 10 points and she has 10 points and 10 rebounds. Number 20, Cox, she has 9 points. Number 3, Bailey, she has 6 points and 3 rebounds. Number 11, Pitts, she has 5 points, 2 rebounds. Number 24, Doherty, she has 3 points, 5 rebounds. Number 2, Gardner, she has 1.4 rebounds. The team stats for the Tornadoes, they're shooting 46% from the field, 38% from 3, and 75% from the free throw line. They got 29 total rebounds, 10 offensive, 19 defensive, 5 steals, 6 blocks, and 14 assists.
I like it. 46%. Stay around that range at 45-ish, 44, 46. You can't beat it.
Well,
and what do we do right here, Kip?
We're playing some high-level basketball on the defensive end. That's what we're doing.
We come out and get a jump ball and get the ball back immediately.
Yeah, we gotta have some crisp pass. We've been getting lazy on our passing the last few times trying to break this press. Let's reset. We're in no hurry. Bailey does just that. She's going to pull it out and look things over, which she does. And she's
Listen,
the quarterback
if they're not going to guard her, why worry about it?
We have no shot clock. Good strong take by Cox and a fine by Pitts, and she'll get the foul, and it'll be on the floor, I think.
Yep.
Well, that 2016 player played at Tusculum. You know who I'm talking about?
I do not. Not at Tusculum.
Played 4 years up there. Was a J.C. Cox. Buckets, nope. I got a little happy there. I thought that was down.
Looky here.
Stewart
I thought they had a
still
jump
making
ball.
her presence known.
I thought that was a jump ball, but they ended up calling, they called a foul on her.
So Alcoa getting to the half-court set. Still man-to-man, of course. You'll see nothing other than that. And a quick whistle down here.
What
And I
just
think
happened?
they're going to get the foul on
22.
I couldn't tell.
She had to have just
Cameron.
shoved.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of is she just shoved somebody. I
We'll
didn't see
take
it.
it.
I was watching the ball.
46-33. Bailey does a good job of surveying this whole court from top to bottom. And that was a good call because it kind of caught Gwen with her feet up in the air.
Yeah, she went fast to shoot the ball right there. It didn't matter. I mean, he'd already called a push, I guess.
Bailey will inbounds as usual just because of her floor vision. And there you go. That's
Oh,
proof.
man, I thought that had got her
Gwen
on the
makes
arm right
that
there.
9 out of 10 times. Glasper will look to try to create up top. And Bailey, like we said, is going to stay on her.
They are just looking for Glasper to do something for them on the offensive end. I mean, the other girls are just giving it to her. Look at Maddie. Oh!
Stewart can't get it to go down. And Alcoa will get GP to reset. And they go directly down low, and a quick foul call on Maddie Stewart.
Boy, that was fast,
It
wasn't
was
it?
a quick whistle.
He said he put her hands in her back, and I mean, like, good lordy.
A couple of substitutions. Cox will take a blow as Daughtery will come in.
So Bella gets a little breather to get her breath back, and now she's back on the floor.
Another good job of inbounds defense. And they'll have to pull it back up top. And kickball whistle.
That's right call.
You know, I'm surprised Glasper hadn't gotten involved offensively in the last few possessions. I mean,
Don't say it, because she will.
She does a good job of involving her teammates for sure.
They're trying hard to get her the ball. She went up and under on the last possession, and that's a kickball. Golly bum, we got to be a little bit more, don't get yourself out of control right here.
Yeah, we gotta prioritize and value the basketball at a high premium here going down the stretch. Good job by Gwen to use her body, lean in.
She was looking for a foul, but she was also under control enough to get the basket get the ball into the basket.
Step back, Glasper can't get it to go. Now, Gwen does a good job of her body control. You know that. Ooh, nice find by Pitts. And she's going to be down there to get the offensive rebound. after she made the long pass to Gwen, hustled down and got the offensive rebound, but they're going to call jump ball, and that'll be Gatlinburg basketball.
Coach Bauman screaming at them that they must have fouled Gwen as she went up. That's the reason why the ball.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact, and he
But
wasn't happy about something, was he?
Well, I agree. I mean, you know, we're just going to play through it.
Got to play through it. This is not the game to whine and cry. This is the game you're just out toughing. I'm just tougher than you. That's all it is.
Let's out. You know, I love that, Lee. Let's out physical, out tough you. Let's play through the calls, because we know there'll be good and bad calls. Let's just control what we can control.
Absolutely. You don't worry about the referee, and you don't worry about. You're just. I'm going to be tougher, and we're going to get through this basketball game. That's what it is. Like it right there. That's a foul, but they don't call it.
Skip pass, good ball movement. And Bailey will pull it back out. Good job by Hallie Bailey as Ballman says, hey, let's be patient here.
Yeah, let's find an open, like Gwen or somebody, Maddie, open.
Get that motion offense going. And Bailey will go straight to the rack. Contact, no whistle, but and Ballman wants the call.
That's what I'm saying. That's a foul. Anyway,
That's a great call.
That's a good call.
That's a great call.
Here I am talking about not complaining. I started complaining.
Pitts is going to meet, can't tell who that is. I think that is Ware.
Ware, yeah.
Glasper. Pretty shot by Glasper.
You can't let Glasper start knocking down outside shots.
Yeah, she's got a nice stroke right there. All right, real quick. Back to paying homage there. That former Alcoa Lady T was Miss Tara Shields. She went on to play at Tusculum, 5'7" guard. And she actually played with, and there she is with Coach Johnson on receiving the 1,000 point club. Tanya Johnson was the coach right before Ballman.
Tanya Johnson?
Yep.
And the player was?
Tara Shields.
Tara Shields, okay.
Great player, 4-time all-district selection. So paying homage to those that came before us. Also, go ahead and pay homage while we got her, 2016 as well. 5'8" guard, Hannah Trout, went on to play at Tennessee Wesleyan, led the team in assists and steals, was a 3-year starter, and the captain her senior year at Tennessee Wesleyan. We'll get a picture of her, too, here in just a minute. Miss Hannah Trout. Those two were a good guard combo and a backcourt, you know, force to be reckoned with. You know, get her before this game. Now there she is. Quick shot of her. Shout out to Hannah Trout. Because I know this game's going to get physical and get gritty going down the stretch. Pull up by Bella D. Just off the back of the rim. And yeah, they're going to get Maddie Stewart. And she came over the back there a little bit. Physical play, but still, that's her third foul, Lee.
So right now, as a defense, you gotta find 23 because they're going to do their best.
That's a good point.
To get to her. They're just going to run her off screen.
And that's exactly what they did.
Did you see that? She
stuck her leg out.
Stuck her leg out.
Great call. Great call.
Illegal screen on Army, her third, team four.
Now listen, we've had a couple of ugly offensive possessions. We got to clean that up.
Yep.
Gwen could run out right here.
It'll
Gwen
be
could absolutely just run down the floor right here.
Battle for Bailey, Daughtery, Pitts, Carroll, and Stewart. Let's pull it out. We can pace it. Let's reset. There you go. GP picking up the defense. And there you go, Lee. That's the foul you wanted. Got her on the arm. She'll go to the line.
It's dangerous to drop it off in the middle like that because you got two bodies kind of trying to squeeze down on Gwen, but Gwen was able to get just get up enough to get a foul call right there.
First shot rattles it home. 49-36, 3:10 left.
It's been a minute since we've seen a point go through, hasn't it?
We needed that.
Yeah, we did. And that,
Count it. 3:08 left in this ball game. 16 or 14-point lead for Alcoa.
we've went a little stagnant on the offensive end.
Well, Glasper's got some range. Good hustle play out there. Can't grab it by Mahias. Mahias is a gritty player.
She's tough.
She gets after it.
There is no
I'd like
doubt.
to watch her play over these past few years. Speaking of gritty, Bella D, and they're going to get her for pushing off with the arm, I guess. So it'll be Gatlinburg ball. And she
Dribbled
step
on the line,
line,
they said.
Okay.
But what about the push that got her on the line? She's not just going to dribble out of bounds.
Yeah, but Bella D is usually physical. She can usually handle that. And she's going to dish it out just as much as she receives it. So let's
Little help right here, little help.
play some physical basketball.
Little help, little help.
Good
little
help by Bella D.
Good job by Maddie. Good job. Good backside rebound by Pitts.
Woo! Pitts ain't playing.
It's just good basketball.
Pitts ain't playing.
You get help on Glasper. She's got to get rid of the ball. Mahias drives down the lane. We play good defense. Pitts boxes out on the backside.
That was
going,
big.
Now she's going to the line to shoot two. So you can't beat. Let's
You're
slide
right.
this out.
You're right about that.
Well, this is the longest
Pitts
we've ever been out.
boxing out.
Do what now?
Pitts boxing out on that backside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just little things like that.
It's little stuff.
And she's going to knock the first one down. We've done a good job of communicating on defense, too, tonight.
We've helped, we've switched, we've talked. I mean, I think it's been pretty good.
Misses the second. 51-36. Time's slowly starting to become a factor for Gatlinburg.
Coach said, see the ball. So
And
he's like, see the ball.
She's going to try to create, which is going to create an open opportunity. And a good shot out there by Trenum, the senior. Bailey's got 3 on 2. Carroll will go to the rim, and they'll get the foul. And I just grabbed her knee, Daddy. She scared me for a second.
She's because she doesn't play the whole game all the time. She cramped last time. She's cramping again, I think.
You know her. Well,
you try to get all the liquid as you possibly can in them, and what is that? Liquid IV and all that stuff. But listen, when you exert so much energy, sometimes it don't matter. She needs to hit this one though.
The second one, nothing but nets. We're under 2 minutes here in Herman Thompson Gymnasium on a Friday night, a rainy Friday night. They might have brought that Smoky Mountain rain down here with them.
Box out on the backside. Look at Kara Pitts. That's it. I mean, you just can't beat it.
That's senior leadership.
Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner.
Timeout by Ballman. A great job.
Full timeout.
We were a little awkward right there, a little out of sync. And David seen it and said, hey, let's talk about it for a minute.
We've made some pretty good decisions tonight, too, on whether we've had opportunities to score in transition or not. And if we haven't, I thought we've done a good job of resetting up top. Defensively, we've kept everybody in front of us. And especially like you were talking about, help side defense, helping with Glasper. As you see Coach Ballman there, check him out, Coltrane. Ballman right there, what do you think he's saying? What do you boys think he's telling them?
Coach, what do you think?
We've got 1:26 left in the game, so, just keep playing how we've been playing, and we'll pull out with the W.
You feel that we're going to get the W, Coltrane? Coltrane's feeling it. If Coltrane's feeling it, I'm feeling it.
We starting to, what is that you say?
It's victory stew. I smell it cooking. Do you smell the aroma?
The aroma.
Hey, it's a what do we say? It's a tasty broth.
It's a tasty broth.
Oh, well, I can smell it. We're letting it simmer a little bit. Nice finish by Stewart.
They were so worried about Hallie catching the ball that we were just wide open to the basket.
Wow, good take by Glasper. Malia Glasper.
She went as hard as she could.
Quick whistle. Not sure the call, Lee.
It was, they hooked Hallie's neck, so she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Well, putting Halle Bailey on the line is a good thing for us. I think last year she shot
5.
close to 90% from the free throw line.
So Ware has fouled out of the last game, and she fouled out of this game. But Addie plays 90% of the 95% of the game because, and she's on the ball a lot.
Addie's a tough little player. Addie
She used to play AAU basketball.
Yeah.
That's a great family. They're sitting right down here below us.
Is that who?
The Wares, they're sitting right below us. Good people.
Yeah, she plays hard. She plays physical. Hey, it's always fun to watch these two teams go at it.
Well, it's because you get a lot of really good athletes, and you get a lot of really, two teams that are coached well, and everybody plays hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. You appreciate the product on the floor and just these young ladies getting out here and getting after it.
Gwen needs to squeeze down because they're going to try to find, they're going to try to find Glasper immediately.
Glasper pulls it from long range. Quick whistle on the floor. And who'd they get that on,
20.
Lee?
I think it was on Bella, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm thinking back to the first of the game. J.C. Cox ignited us.
Set the tone, didn't she?
She set the tone offensively, got engaged early. Yes, she kicked the ball there. Good call by the referee. Bailey.
I was going to say they're going to try to get her in the corner right there, but she was smart enough to know. She was smart enough to know to get out of the corner.
That's that basketball IQ by Halle Bailey. And they're going to get the foul. I think that's going to be on Cameron.
That's her fifth.
She's going to take a seat too. As Lee, this has been one of those nights where I've really been not really surprised, but just really pleased with how we've defended the basketball.
I've said this, what is basketball? Basketball is a tournament sport. What is coaching? What is playing? Okay, Coach Bauman, he tries to motivate, but he cannot get our girls, nor could Coach Collins get our boys to play hard. They either play hard or they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You either got a little fire and you want to play hard or you don't, okay? But he's demanding boxing out and rebounding, and he's demanding defense. And our girls are buying in.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. They're buying into that. Now, is he tweaking
And be consistent, like you said. We've seen
We've seen it.
That's
Some
the big
games
part.
they played great.
Right.
Sometimes it's competition. You play up and down, but staying, like Coach Collins says, it's that 8 across the board. And I like where our girls are heading. Like, I can see it. I can see that. Now, we've got the rebounder and the double-double girl. We've got the girl that can handle the ball, go to the basket. We got girls that can shoot outside shots and knock them down. We've got a girl that can put, 16, 18, 20 points in the basket. So we've got the pieces.
It's just like you say, we put together those pieces for 4 quarters.
Put them together for 4
play
quarters.
with high energy, and I think they're going to get Kara for the foul. Maybe got her on the arm. But we put those 4 quarters together with complementary high-energy basketball. We're going to be tough to stop come tournament time.
Yep.
And Gatlinburg, too. I mean, Gatlinburg is a good squad here, and this is a good quality win for us, Lee.
We're going to see them in a district championship probably, if we do what we're supposed to do. And if we do what we're supposed to do, we're probably going to see them again in the region. So.
And you know, basketball, a lot of times you beat a team 2 times, 3 times, you know. And I don't know about you, but come tournament time is where it counts.
When it counts.
That's.
Now, this is going to give us the #1 seed in the district, which is
That
great.
helps.
Because, listen, AE, we played them other night. They are getting better, and they are
Very
scrappy.
Yeah.
Rough. They're
When we
rough.
played them here, they did not give up even though we had a big lead on them. They kept playing hard. That's one thing I remember about AE.
Over there, they were just golly bum. That coach was just hollering, go, go. You know, just they were hustling, and they're a headache. So we don't want to face them in the district.
Well, with just 26 seconds left in this game, Alcoa has taken a commanding lead going down the stretch, 57-44. Miss Gwen Carroll will show her ball handling skills. And I think they'll let it run out. Nope, they're going to get Glasper for the foul, but it's going to be too late. As your Alcoa Lady Tornadoes have a big district win tonight. I'm pleasantly pleased, Coltrane.
Now we've got what we got coming up next week, Kip.
I know we got Oak Ridge next Friday night. That'll be at home. That's the next live stream.
I know one thing. We're going to have to bring our mojo against Oak Ridge.
Both
Oak
boys
Ridge,
and girls.
Both, yes.
Yeah.
Because they're long, they're bigger girls, they're athletic,
But
and
we
they're
need
playing very good.
We need some games like that getting ready for the tournament.
Now McMinn County, they canceled. I know they canceled, so we won't be facing them.
When was that originally scheduled? Let's see here. Fulton, we got Fulton the 4th.
Tuesday up there.
Tuesday. Now, we're out of school Monday and Tuesday because of sickness.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, but there is quite a bit of sickness going around. I remember you saying down in Florida, the girls, it kind of went through the girls' team a little bit.
It's just lingering like this whatever people's catching, it's just lingering, and people are coughing, and I mean, yeah, it's been rough.
Glad you guys could join us tonight for this first game. After this game, we'll take a little break and reconnect for the boys' game. Should be a good one. Bella D tries to sink a long one with 0.3. And that'll do it for tonight's game.
Bella was talking about she's been wanting to hit a half-court shot, so I think that's what they dialed up right there for her.
Well, let's get to the Coltrane power stats of the game. Coltrane, let's see what we got here.
Thank you, Kip. Number 23, Carroll, she has 17 points, 2 assists, 1 block, and 4 rebounds. Number 34, Stewart, she has 12 points, 3 assists, 1 block, and 10 rebounds. Number 3, Bailey, she has 11 points, 3 assists, 1 block, and 5 rebounds. 4 rebounds. Number 20, Cox, she has 9 points, 1 block. Number 11, Pitts, she has 6 total points, 3 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals, 9 rebounds for Kara Pitts. She played a great game. Number 24, Doherty, she has 3 points. She had 3 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. Number 2, Garner, she got 1 point, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Number 22, Flat, she got 2 rebounds and a steal. The team stats for the Tornadoes, they shot 41% from the field, 31% from three, and 75% from the free throw line. They got 38 total rebounds, 12 offensive, 26 defensive. We got 5 steals, 7 blocks, and 16 assists.
That's
A
not too
quad
bad.
17 points for Gwen.
It
that was a quad
quiet.
17.
Yeah, I didn't even hear.
And Maddie Stewart got the double-double.
Beautiful.
So we're going to get off here real quick. We'll be right back here with the boys game. We hope you join us.